What's up, y'all? Hi. You see I'm over here. I was in mid dress. This is often how this happens, right? I'm literally in the middle of my life saying a thing, and then I'm like, nope. Pop on Sonya and talk to folks because this is for you and through you for others. So that's where we are today. Here's the deal. Here's what I want y'all to reflect on. Right now, I want you to reflect on the way in which your old story is in the way of your new life. How is your old story in the way of your new life? And this comes directly from the Body's Not Apologies, 10 Tools to Radical Self-Love, tool number 8, make a new story. And I'm going to just share with y'all what happened to me, because this is exactly, I'm living in it right now, right? So if you remember the other day, I shared with you all that I was triggered, right? And that I was up, all my money stuff was up, and all my bad person, good person, worthiness stuff was up. All my old story was up, right? And in that moment, I felt despair. I felt like I've been working on this shit, I have been in therapy. I've been in 12-step programs. I've been in personal development courses. I've been in social justice communities. I've been in analysis. I've been doing all these things. And here this stupid story is running my life, right? I must be a failure. I must not be doing it right. Back into the story, right? The story feeds itself. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're not doing it right because you're not good enough. You're not good enough. That's why you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. That's why you're not good enough. Woo! Right? And so I was feeling like a failure. And I was feeling like I've dumped all this work and I've seen nothing come from it. Something's wrong with me. And so that story is the story that was running my day the other day. And because these tools live in me today, because these tools really live in me, they sometimes pop up and just do the work. Tool number 8, while I was shaving my head, get in the shower, tool number 8 was like, pumpkin. You need a new story than that old story that was not giving you access to peace, power, joy, connection, pleasure, an inherent sense of divinity or worth. You need a different story. And I didn't even have to, it just came because there's a facility today with these tools. And so, this story came to me and it was like, this is what got clear. It was like, you have put this work to practice. You have put these tools to practice in your life. You have done this healing work. You have been tackling that particular trauma in such a way that today you have access to places where it is obstructing that you would have never had access to if you had not been doing this work. Let me make it clear to you. If you've been shoving boxes into a closet for 4 decades plus 3 years, which is how long I've been shoving the I must be good in order to get my needs met story, right, into boxes, into my emotional closets, right? There are things in that closet that if you don't start the work, you would have never even got to. You would never get there. The boxes in that closet had me hospitalized twice and suicidal. The boxes in that closet had me in serial long distance relationships where I was not getting my needs met because I have fear of intimacy. The things in that boxes had me with my phone cut off 5 days before the billing cycle, every single billing cycle, because I didn't have the money. That story had my rent late. That story was running my life in really intense ways that are just simply not true anymore. Because I have employed these tools, because I have done this work, today, I haven't had a major depressive episode that is required hospitalization in nearly 9 years. 9, 10. This year will be 10 years. 2020 will be 10 years. I haven't had my phone be cut off because I couldn't pay the bill. Like today, my phone is automatically deducted from my account. And it doesn't matter how big the bill is. And sometimes it is because I be traveling internationally. But there is always money there for that. So the phone is is a non-issue actually for me today. My rent hasn't been late in years and years and years today. Today, I live with a partner who is reciprocitous and loving and kind and generous to me. Guess what? The work that I have done moved those boxes out of the way. Moved so many of those boxes out of the way that the box I have time to get to today is I want to be a millionaire so that I can pay my loved one's kids' college tuition. I would have never got to I want to be a millionaire box in the way that story lived inside that box if I had to move the I can't pay my phone bill box. The I don't value myself enough or trust intimacy enough to be in a relationship box. I could not have gotten to the box back there without doing the work to move the boxes that were in front of it. That's a new story. That's woo, girl. You better change your life. You better be moving enough boxes that you got a millionaire box in the back of your closet. You didn't even know. You got a dream job box in the back of your closet. You got an ending generational curses box in the back of your closet that you can't get to because you are in an old story and using that as a way to make yourself feel like a failure. You gotta make a new story. And so I just wanted to share that with y'all today. That one, the power of making a new story has reformed, reshaped. All of a sudden there's some opening here today for me to get to this box about wealth. And I promise I'm gonna come back to y'all in a year and you can be like, Sonya made $2 million in 8 months. Because that's how this work works for me in my life, right? Is that all of a sudden things just open up because they were blocked. Because I moved the box, right? Because I opened it up and dug in there. This is the type of work that we're going to do in these retreats. So I'm super excited. This is life lift work, right? We're going to take these tools and then we're going to look at where in our lives do we need to be applying that to open up space, to have a new access to power and pleasure and joy and divinity and connection and wholeness for ourselves and in the world, right? So anyway, if you are interested in the life lift, in how to come do this work with me in Aotearoa, swipe up. But nothing else, I just want you to think today about where in your life do you need to make a new story? Because the old story got you messed up, got you feeling defeated when you're not defeated. When actually what's powerful and amazing and beautiful is that you all of a sudden there is something in the back of that closet that is about to blow your mind, that is about your abundance and overflow in the world, that is about the net you cast way beyond you that you can't even see yet. And I promise you that the work you are doing, that the work you are endeavoring in, that the way in which you are giving to yourself first to undo those stories has payoff you can't see yet. It's in the back of that closet. You keep pulling them boxes out. You keep going through them. You keep looking for where that story lives in you. And you about to hit on something you couldn't have even imagined. Yeah. Thanks for letting me share that.